Morning, everyone.
Shall we keep the party going? Let's do it. Billy, come on. Go. Listen. Somebody say Saturday.
Saturday.
Love. Say Saturday.
We got Erica Colombo in the building. Colombo, because she used to be a spy in her past life. Yes.
Wait, is my mic on? I don't know if it is on. Check.
Here we go.
Check. Yo. Check. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Saturday love, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday love, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday love, when I think about you, feelings can't explain. Why after all this time, my heart still feels pain. When I look at you,
Fine.
memories of love, like no one before. You stay on my mind. Always so special. Memory you will stay on my mind. For always and forever, you will be my Saturday love. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday love. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday love. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday love. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday love.
When I think about you, my feelings can't explain. Why after all this time,
My heart still feels pain when I look at you. Memories of love, like no one before.
you stay on my mind, baby, my mind.
Special feeling, special time. Always yours and you were mine. All the good I won't forget.
Stay on my mind.
Saturday, the day we
That never any
You're on the internet, right? Riri. You on 2G? You on 2G? Are you on 2G?
I had it for work from the Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday love. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday love.
Doggone.
Saturday love.
Man, you finna give me the love. You live, bro. It's out of a password.
What's your PIN number? I ain't gonna tell
You the one call you read?
And I hope you'll never change. For always and forever, you will be mine. You will be my Saturday love.
Let's sing it together.
Never Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just want you. Thursday,
We just can't give y'all a time that we come on. This why it's always around 9 o'clock. We can't say at 9, because we'll be lying. We'll say around 9. Alright. We come on around 9. Yeah, about 9. Yeah, around 9. You don't come on at 9. You come on around 9. We ain't saying around. Yeah.
open it now. Okay.
Feel like.
Shit.
Man, I need that little fan or something. I turned it on.
We back in the Boo Podcast. It's your boy Messenger.
Yeah, it's Canton Jones in the building, baby.
Ramona Jones.
Yeah, we got the voice of God, GCS.
Erica, come on.
Everything came together in the Boo. Years later, and still in the Boo. Boo Podcast with the interviews. Can't even stop who's finna do. Got a resume over in the limousine. Got something for the king, something for the queens. And we got a winning team, about to do the thing. We hit them with a bada boom, bada bing.
Why y'all annoying already?
Speak it to the old, speak it to the youth. And no matter what, we gon' tell the truth. See time harvest, you gon' see the fruit. Put the kid tag, gotta pull it from the roots. Get the blessing, get the bag, gotta get the loot. Find another way to preach, we don't need a suit. General in the game, looking for recruits. Let's go. Now I'm here with Canton Jones and Messi on the podcast.
Man, the bass is so. That's when the bass is so deep.
Get that groove.
I'm doing a whole album in my.
Okay.
Like Ja Rule.
It's going down, y'all.
Yeah, yo, welcome back, people. In the Boo Podcast, man.
That right?
Back for another week.
Back for another week.
Last one before the new year.
Last one before the new year.
Hope y'all had a good holiday.
Yeah, I hope y'all had.
Hope y'all had a good time.
Okay, we get it. We get it.
I'm on my ad libs, bro.
But if we didn't, we pray for you.
But if you did, we pray for you.
And to all the rest of you.
Yeah, man. Hope you had a great Christmas.
Yeah.
We had an awesome time with our family. Had some, not in-laws. That's my family. Mona's mom came over, cooked.
Come on.
Yes. Yes.
Where's my plate?
But Dad be marinating the meat for like a week.
That right?
Meat just be laying, just
Okay.
man. So we ate good, great. Ribs.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ribs, smoked turkey.
My Lord.
Smoked
Yeah, we had real.
smoked turkey though, bro. Like
Guys, I went somewhere.
Yeah, they did.
It was all that.
it's all there.
yeah. No, it was good.
Right.
Everything was good. Then my wife made her jambalaya.
Come on.
It was good, bro.
Where's my plate?
That's and then I watched 4 or 5 games of basketball.
Yeah.
Perfect Christmas.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
Putting toys together. Mm-hmm. I was on duty.
Now you know what? That is. I don't want to say the worst part. You can't do that.
I'm tired of reading it.
No, my kids are here
I'm
because they're out of
tired.
school. No,
You
can't say
know
that.
how many instructions I had to read this
bro.
past couple of days?
But it was okay
Put
for
toys
the
together that
kids.
they played with for 1
We
hour
did.
That's
We
facts.
and then left
Go
alone.
to the next.
But we appreciate the kids
Yeah, clean it up.
because
They're slaving in the background.
Hey.
Yeah. But
And
but
then
yeah.
trash day,
Let me tell you, boy,
trying to get all them boxes folded up in the trash can. Bruh, man, post-Christmas.
Wait, look though. I'm telling you, I was stuck for 2 hours. No, more than that. Probably got to be about 6 hours. Because I didn't have the smallest screwdriver in the world.
Oh, my God.
That was
Doggone.
on the back of the remote control.
to put the batteries.
Yeah.
I'm
Bruh,
like,
I got a special, I had to go get a special one for that.
yeah, well, you know, everything closed when you need it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world?
It's so stupid. Who makes these packages, bro? Like, okay, the robot is in the box.
The robot.
It's secure. It's strapped on the head, strapped on the arm, strapped on the feet.
That's how you gotta untwist the
Bruh,
thing.
twist.
Yes.
It's like, bruh,
That took me a while to figure that one out.
Idiot like this, bruh,
Like he
this
had-
is too much, bro.
Like he in a psychiatric ward or something, just strapped down.
That right?
Like, bruh,
He ain't going
And
nowhere.
then after you get him free, you got to get that.
that little tiny
For the batteries.
world's
Right.
smallest
So he can come alive.
Man, I'm like, bro, is this the only screwdriver?
Bruh, it's like, they doing it on purpose. They do something every year to just
Now we
frustrate
gonna
you, man.
get y'all this year.
We gonna get y'all.
We gonna get y'all this
Never
year.
happened to a normal screw,
With the
man.
eyeglasses,
Bruh.
them the ones that you screw the eyeglasses in.
Yeah, them.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
They're like, yeah, we gonna get y'all this year.
Went out and bought the power drill screwdriver and they ain't got one small enough for it. Like it's just stupid. Like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, you can't get it.
No, they don't have a bit small enough for this stuff.
But no, he said bit.
Yeah.
He's not upset.
A drill bit.
Yeah,
Nah, he
drill
was cussing.
bit.
Y'all
Yeah,
heard him.
drill bit.
He
We
was
ain't got no bit. He's not upset.
His wife in the
Oh, yeah,
car.
well, before we get going, man, make sure y'all go on all the podcast platforms and like us, subscribe, review,
that's
share
right.
us, do all that stuff. Help us out. We really need it. And, man, we still 5 stars this week, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still a 5-star podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you hear some noise in backstage, that's our youth department building a stage.
Not
back
the youth
there.
department.
The youth department, which is my kids.
Our labor department.
Child labor law.
They bet they're getting it in. Yeah. They ain't have to go to school, so they have to work.
Facts, they gotta work. Work
All
out
right.
the Christmas gifts.
Okay, this is very interesting. Non-binary kids.
Yeah.
Like this.
So explain what that
This
is.
is a thing.
Yeah.
So a
Bang
non-binary
for real now.
a non-binary person is neither female nor male. No, you male or female if you're on this world. But
Facts.
anyway, they can be identified with aspects of either gender or have an identity completely outside the binary. A California mother posted an announcement of her child's chosen name and true identity to all. Mom says, "I'd like you all to meet Clark, formerly known as Claire. Clark prefers they, them, he pronouns and would like to be known as my kid, my son, who is non-binary. Brendan and I support Clark in their journey." I guess Brendan is the dad.
Yeah.
All right.
In their journey. That's
And there, so it's there. So if more than one person speaks out, because you start saying there, then that means it
It's
can be
more than
possessed by more than
Right.
one.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's
So you're
possession
declaring that over your
of,
life.
of demon possession, and so you might have some thems in there.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
all that is.
and then one day it's gonna be like, who are you? Legion.
Allegiance.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Legions.
But this thing is growing, and we were saying it back when a lot of this stuff with the gay rights really started to evolve. That this is a gateway for America to turn into a freak show. It's basically what this is.
Yeah.
And the picture of this online. It's actually a post. That's part of the post from the IG post, and it's a family.
I actually think
And
the jump be fake. They be making it up to push the idea out there.
So you
And
latch
hoping
onto
to
it.
see
Yeah.
that who would catch the idea and would run with it. I think some of this stuff is a release by evil creative writers, and when you trace it, you can't find the real family. This stuff is made up, but to put out an idea or a seed of an idea that you would run with. And so I feel because children they don't even think like that.
but the thing
I mean, unless you're taught that.
Or
Yeah,
it becomes a
that's
trendy thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
But get the age of the child. You got to get the age of the child so it'll be in reference. I mean, if this child is 17, then that's something different
Right.
than a child that's being 6. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's the persuasion of the story.
It's a tricky situation, and I feel like if that's what we're doing, like I feel like it should be a thing. Like you can't drink alcohol till you're 21. You can't smoke until you what is that the same 18, whatever. I feel like if people are going to be allowed to make that drastic of a change, you should have to wait until you're 18. You know what I'm saying? Because like that early on, your feelings change. You know what I'm saying? I was a huge tomboy. Y'all remember when y'all met me?
Boots.
The boots.
The New York
The Timbs and the skirt. Like I had everything going on, but it was like but it was just me figuring out and navigating. Like, your hormones are still developing and stuff. Like, you shouldn't allow a young kid to make such a permanent decision at an early age like that, or such a confusing decision.
Yeah, if that's the
You know what I'm
case,
saying?
It's confusion because this is in between transsexuality. This is transsexuality is just go ahead and change it.
That's why the parents are making this
I'm gonna stay
decision.
here,
Right.
But I'm going to identify with either male or female, which is more confusing than the transsexual. Because now, when it comes to sports and all the bathrooms, okay, now you can walk anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they get ready to start picking races. Now, what if you can pick your race?
What if you can identify?
Be like, you know what?
I'm Asian.
Oh, nah,
I'm going-
they want to be black until they get pulled over.
Right.
It's
So I
over
mean,
with.
if we're picking stuff,
I'm going to the bank and identifying as a millionaire. I am rich. I identify as withdrawing $10 million.
Hey, give me my money. I identify as a millionaire. And I please make a withdrawal.
That's right. No, you can't come against my rights. Now. Give me $1 million in cash, unmarked bills.
Y'all don't.
I want binary wealth.
Binary wealth, really?
Binary wealth.
Yes,
But like I was telling y'all earlier, Lovey had somebody in her class, and the teacher wouldn't eat. The teacher called. It was a girl, and I think she said she or her or whatever, and the kid wouldn't even respond.
She's
And
gonna flip
like
my
you, I am not right. I'm non-binary. You need to address me as there or you or whatever.
you
And so this kid didn't say anything.
Wow.
Just like, you're not talking to me.
You
And
gonna
it was
flunk.
girls.
And see, that's,
It was a girl.
Yeah, and that's my thing is, I had this conversation with my family, or parts of my family, and my in-laws. They came from California, and out in California, it's huge out there because that's where this
It's coming from.
It's coming from California, but out there in the medical, so when they come to the hospital, you have to address them a certain way.
Wow.
And for me, I feel like that's the part that's unfair to everybody around. It's like, okay, if you're going to create your own world, don't force me to come with you.
Right.
But
No, I'm going. If I see boy, and I know you're a boy, I'm going to call you a boy.
Facts.
You can't force me to come into your world, your world, your world, your world, your world, your world, your world. And like, no, you have to give me the right to stand in truth.
That's why I'd be like, hey, come here.
Bruh. If I know
Hello.
That ain't he or she. It'd be like, hey, and then that's non-binary. Hey,
Hey.
bruh. But if you are a man and you trying to identify with a woman or something, like, I'm not gonna open the door for you.
Here, when it comes to ministry, if a person is offended, they're not gonna hear you.
That's true.
So, if I'm trying to minister to the person, or if I'm trying to get to befriend a person,
Do you concede?
I would tell them how I feel about it. Like, okay, one, you want to get the information from the person to see the root of it, because everything has a root that comes from somewhere, and you can find out what that root is by just talking to them. So if I'm talking to the person and they say, man, I would rather call you blah 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 blah, I was like, this is why I'm uncomfortable calling you this, because for one.
And what would that reason be?
For one, why I would say that? Yeah. Well, I have a belief system that says that you were born Claire, and I'm going to call you by your name, Claire. Now, if your parents are calling you Clark and you legally change your name as Clark, that's a weird name for a girl. But I'm going to call you Clark.
So that wouldn't be offensive.
What if the parents call her? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to call her. All right, even if it's weird, even if it's was Claire, they changed the name to Clark, cause I'm gonna call him Clark. I'm gonna call her Clark.
Yeah.
Now, let's figure out. Or now, if it's just in passing, then it's just, all right. How you doing, Clark? Blah 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 blah. But if it's something that I'm trying to minister to a person, you want that trust, cause that's to me, it's the hypocrisy of how we do it, because. One, if you really want to be real, the gay world has been running the church for the past.
Yeah,
Ever.
that's true. This is different.
This ain't well.
Now it's all in under the
we
same
passed-
umbrella.
This is going into a deeper.
No, I mean,
It's all the
but it
same.
was signed out. The church, especially African American church, has publicly denounced the lifestyle, but support the lifestyle wholeheartedly
Every Sunday morning.
every
Sunday
lot.
morning.
Okay,
All right. So
but you
when a person is listening to you and looking at you, it's like me sitting next to you saying, "Man, I hate Messenger. I can't stand Messenger. Y'all don't support Messenger, bro. What's going on?" And he right here. That's sitting with my brother. We kicking it, but they like. So which one is it? And that's the confusion that we create in our services every Sunday. Now, the trip about this is, once we clean up, the judgment starts in the house of God first. So once we clean up ours, then we can go clean up this, because we haven't even made a decision on how we're gonna do this. You see what I'm saying? And so most of our, I mean, if you even look at it, I mean, just to be 100, like our whole music.
So you're saying leave this alone till we.
I'm saying control what you can control.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got help what you can help, do what you can do. And where's that? In your own house, or where your sphere of influence is. You see what I'm saying?
That part.
Here's why. Because I can always say they need to fix that when all my stuff is jacked up. You see what I'm saying? And so I know I'm in the music industry, and I ain't even talking about just mainstream. I'm talking about gospel. That's kind of perverted. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, of course. I'm not saying that to everybody, but I mean the compromise. Let me say it like this: if we, as a God, I'm gonna say something. Oh, good God! If we as a gospel community took a white or black stance on this, then we would have to really challenge how we look, our stylists, our makeup people, our hairdressers, our barbers, our hair, all of that. The gay world runs that. They're the best at it.
Okay.
All right? Now, some of our artists will look really, if y'all got rid of the gay world, some of our artists, but especially some of these ladies, you know what I'm saying? You'll be like, hold on, that's such and such for real. Yeah, bro. They changed stylists. They're using all straight stylists. They be like, the straight stylists.
I am.
Wait, am I keeping it 1 million right now?
Yeah.
The straight stylists, bro. So,
Okay.
I'm real. All right. So until we make we got to make a hard decision. We can't just make a decision on something that, you know what I'm saying, until we judge.
Well, my thing is, I have to have the space to stand on truth.
You let a gay dude cut your hair?
You just come right out and say it.
saying.
I know. Where?
Like, where'd that come from?
I'm just saying.
Will you let a gay man cut your hair?
Yeah, you cut my hair.
Okay.
I mean, you cut my hair.
Lifestyle ain't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with it.
Yeah.
They want to do what
They be the
wanna do,
dopest.
let 'em go.
But what I'm saying is, so that's what I'm saying. So the stance.
No, but I'm saying though, you have to give me space to stand on truth. The same way they want space.
You asking people
No.
who are perverted and liars
But I'm saying though,
to give you space to stand on truth.
Because I think you
wait.
said
Because you want no. Let me explain why. Because I had to give you space to stand on your truth.
facts. They
And
push.
what I'm saying is, no, you can't make me walk in
Right.
your truth.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Right.
So you're gonna give me the space,
Right.
and the freedom to stand on my truth.
And then we just had the freedom to not deal with each other.
No.
Yeah.
We have the freedom to have a discussion.
Agree to disagree.
But the freedom is, I'm going to stand on my truth.
Right.
The way you want to stand on your truth.
Right.
Don't give me your truth expecting me to change my stance.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
No, that's fine.
I think there is, because this is something that I've been asking God, like, how do we as Christians do this and still show love? Like, how do we stand on what we believe in? And I think, honestly, it starts with just, number one, like respect. Like, hey, you don't have to go to a trans person or a non-binary person and say, I don't agree with what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
agree. You're right.
right. You can, this is your stance. You know what I'm saying? This is what you believe
if
in.
they ask-
But
if they ask.
if they ask, yeah, but if they don't give you the permission, if that's not your sphere of influence, like you going in and just holding up a sign saying I don't agree with what you're doing, like that's counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start with respect. Hey, I don't agree with your lifestyle. This is not what I do. He or she don't agree with my lifestyle as a Christian. But we can agree to disagree, and we can just bring love. Like, hey, we can respect and love each other. And I think that's a way where believers and non-believers like can coexist without us feeling like we are compromising what we believe and who we are. You know what I'm saying?
And truth.
No, I get that, but
Truth is a
for sure.
truth.
But if that's the conversation, if it's not, then what you can do is pray for that person. If you come across them, you know what I'm saying? Like, pray that their eyes are open and you keep it moving. Like, that's your part of operating in truth.
So truth, like when you talk about truth, let's say truth. We were born men. We were born male. All right? Like, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, that's truth and fact.
Yeah.
But see,
All
that's
right?
the only place you can find truth is at the beginning of a thing.
Right. All right.
Which
now,
means
when
confusion
is when you change
needs
it.
time.
Right. And
Without time, you cannot be confused.
And it needs knowledge. Remember, there's good and evil, good and evil knowledge. So something
what I'm
has
saying is,
to change it.
pay attention. Confusion needs time to exist. You cannot be confused about anything in the beginning.
Right.
So anytime you want all truth, you go to the beginning of the thing, and the beginning will tell you what the truth is about the thing. That's why when a child is born, nobody is confused.
Right.
The doctor's not confused.
Yeah.
Right.
The parents are not confused. The family in the waiting room not confused. They got blue balloons. They put a band on the door to say it's a boy. Nobody's confused.
Yeah.
Now time shows up. And when time shows up, now confusion gets to exist.
So
now when you're inside of the realm where confusion gets to exist, and you come up with a different truth than the truth that was there in the beginning, out of love, I will call that a confusion.
So
Because
look,
the
I
beginning
agree.
gives the
I
truth.
agree with
That's
everything.
what the word says in the beginning was the word.
Right. I agree with all of that. Here's my problem: the application of it.
Yeah.
Because we never apply it at
To
the
everything,
house.
all the way around.
Yeah.
We don't apply it at the house. We apply it when it's comfortable to walk away from it, but we never apply it when you got to deal with it at the house. And so what I mean at the house is in the house of God or in your spheres of influence.
Or your family, there may be a
You see what
family
I'm
member
saying?
you're dealing
And-
with.
And
Yeah.
so that is the thing, because for one, that seed.
You're talking about we in general.
I'm saying kingdom. Anytime I'm talking from the perspective of the kingdom.
So you were talking about confusion before. So you have these Christians who, like you said, you deal with them in love. But if they're in your family, if they're your coworkers, people you see every day, how do you do that without creating confusion for other people who are looking at you like, oh, Erica's a Christian. Why is she dealing with this person like this? Like, how do you deal with that?
I tell them the same thing. Like, yeah, this is my stance. This is what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the origination of the thing. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that now I can't deal with the person at all. You know what I'm saying? Because like then it's like, how do they get the love of God when we are like, ugh, like internally you may feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Murderers, we deal.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get it, and I think in our attempt to hold up the bloodstained banner, we end up beating people with it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, and And showing love doesn't mean you're now agreeing with what they're doing, or choosing to respect. Hey, they want to be called non-binary. They want to be called they. You know what I'm saying? Doing that doesn't mean you're conceding and you're giving up what you believe. You're choosing to respect and lead with grace. And then if the door opens for you to share truth, then you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what my resolve is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was one of my kids, and you know what I'm saying, I would tell them, hey, this is not what we believe. This is not, blah, 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 blah. When you're 18, you can do what you want. But if you're in my house, this is what it is.
And you go and you judge that thing at the stuff that's in your sphere of influence.
Absolutely.
You can judge at the house. And sometimes the world is gonna do what the world does.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to the kingdom of God, and people who say that they're believers, same thing that we were saying last week with Travis Scott. He says he's a believer. Let's pray for his heart to change. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different. I'm sure these people are probably not believers. The story that we're talking about. Yeah. And so you pray for them. They're gonna do, and they're gonna be creative as they can to get out of because they're trying to find peace. You trying to find peace without the Holy Spirit. So they're going to come up with all the next thing. They're going to, I don't identify with no human. I'm an animal.
There are some of those. Those exist.
But that's what they're trying to do without the Holy Spirit. You see what I'm saying? So I pray for them. Yeah. I'm talking about kingdom. I'm talking about people who call themselves believers. I'm talking about people who read the scriptures, who know the standard of the scriptures. That's a different thing. That's why I say judgment has to happen in the house of God. We have to.
So when this happens in the church, then what?
When it happens in the church,
it has to happen in the church.
We got the Bible. We got the scriptures. Okay. But what it is somebody got to teach it. Somebody got to make a choice. Somebody got to say, okay. All right.
That's my point.
No, that ain't your point.
That is my point.
That's
what I said. I said that from the beginning.
I think as when we're dealing with it in the church, I think you deal with it the same way. Like if you're the pastor, you speak the truth, you tell what it is, but also I think you'll be more effective if they are in your church and they say, hey, I was Claire, but I identify as Clark. Call them Clark. But when you praying, call them out by their name. You know what I'm saying? Deliver Claire. We know who you are, Claire. Come on, Claire. You know what I'm saying? But
I think,
my only thing is none of this gives anybody the right to discriminate or, treat somebody a different way that you treat others.
Right.
You treat everybody the same.
Right.
Don't ever get that twisted with not in agreement or,
Yeah.
And just because you're not in agreement with somebody doesn't mean you treat them a certain way different than other people. That is what we need to get rid of in the church is the way we treat them.
And it's so hypocritical because you treat them a certain way on certain, depending. It's just how they do gospel rappers. On Youth Day, he the man. After that.
Youth Day, one day.
Youth Day.
One day.
That man.
That gospel rapper is just after that.
Go about your business.
Chuckers in the cave.
Go now.
David in the cave.
So we don't want to be hypocritical on how we treat people to where it's inconsistent. If you're gonna love them, you're gonna love whoever comes to you because for one, the Lord is dealing with me on root issues. Mm-hmm. Man, you don't know where this kid comes from. You don't know what they had to deal with. You don't know who's been raped. You don't know whose dad was there. You don't know anything, or you don't know how they came. Some people tried a heterosexual life that damaged them very badly, and they picked being homosexual as an escape. You see what I'm saying? All of that type of stuff happens, and so. That's why you got grace. That's why you got mercy. That's why you have those things. And so just an understanding of it. But I want to make sure that, one, we still have to say, bro, I know you've been hurt, but you're still a dude. I know you've been hurt, but you're still a girl. I know you've been through certain things.
Yeah,
because God loves you, and God loves you. We love you too. And I understand that you're identifying with certain things or whatever, and you come and you tell that truth. Now they make the decision.
That's right.
They you know, and you still love them.
Yeah.
You know,
But then you don't damage further by saying, now you are Claire, so I'm gonna call you Claire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, then you damage the seed that you just planted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you show them love, you plant the seed, and then you call them what they identify with until that changes, or
And
if that ever changes.
The same thing with murderers.
Yeah,
the same thing
absolutely.
with prostitutes. The same thing with
That's right.
With dudes that sell weed, men
That's
that cheating
right.
on their wives. All it's all the same. Like, bro, you know it ain't right. You know?
Now these are all decisions. What about the people who didn't make decisions? Like, I have a feeling that Claire was like 10. That means her parents make this decision for her.
Less than that in the picture. She's like
So,
8.
like Erica was saying, you got, you can't drink to a certain age, smoke.
Right.
What happens when your parents are making this decision for you and you don't even
Crazy.
know anything about it? You're playing with Barbie dolls.
crazy.
You don't even know
I think,
anything about any of this.
You got to pray for the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got.
No, you
I
gotta
think
pray
it
for the
should be,
parents.
you can't do
Crime.
this until
Yeah,
the child makes a
Yeah,
decision
that's
at
right.
18.
What,
Yeah, it's gonna
and
be
is it
hard.
like that they wanted a girl?
No, it's
Sometimes it is. Like, I've read stories
gotta
where they be
avoid
like,
the girl.
you're a girl,
But I
you're
don't
a
know
girl.
what
It's
the
like,
picture
but
is.
I'm a boy. But you
Yeah,
better wear this
after-
tutu. It's like, wait, what? What is going on?
no. You know what? It was 2 girls because if the one changed to the boy, it was a boy and a girl in the picture. So I guess
2 girls.
it was a girl. Clark is the boy.
But you confusing me.
No.
Exactly.
Bruh,
Too much
it's-
confusion.
Yeah, what I'm
man.
saying.
Like,
In the
I don't-
picture, it's 2. It's a guy, a man, a wife and husband, and a boy and a girl. So they're introducing the girl as a boy now. So it was 2 girls, is what I'm saying.
That's too much confusion.
So
But you
I guess
asking
they
me-
just wanted a boy.
You're asking me to keep up with your
wanted-
confusion.
And-
I
and the
can't do
boy,
that.
yeah, that was my point.
That's too much.
But what I want
but
to
you
say
can.
is that in everything, you gotta have. There's no deliverance without truth. You gotta.
Well, you gonna have truth.
The truth. The truth is what makes you free.
But that's
the
the king.
For sure.
That's the
makes you
kingdom.
free.
That is the kingdom.
But I'm
part.
saying though,
Right.
even still, if you're a therapist, you still need truth. Without truth is essential to freedom. If you don't have any truth, you can't be made free. And if truth makes you free, then a lie holds you captive.
Yeah,
But then as
and the therapists don't want to make you free because that mean you ain't coming back.
Right.
So they thrive off lies.
And confusion, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If
That's
they
why
have-
it's a kingdom. We're trying to put the light. We
Not
got
all
the light.
therapists. Let me say that. Not all
We-
therapists.
You must know a therapist. Like
Nah,
that.
I'm just saying. You just shot every therapist
No,
down.
I'm just saying that most, it's to get you hooked coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you
But
get
it's some
you
kingdom-
get
it's some
you get delivered
therapists
on
out
the
there.
first. You get delivered on the first one, and you ain't coming back.
I think your business would go up.
They're gonna be like, you know what? Hey, listen, let's come back for session 2.
I don't think that's the same thing. Because some people need therapy. I don't think that's the therapist. Like, oh well, I'm finna get them for their bread. Like, some people need that mentally, so they have to sit down and say, well, I need somebody to talk to. And
Yeah.
that therapist is gonna give them that. I don't think it's about them just taking their money. Like,
Nah.
a therapist is still a doctor, so they help people. So I wouldn't
Yeah,
say, okay,
I would want to think. I would want to think that
but
all
like,
the
and
time.
you said they keep up confusion. I don't
No,
think that's true.
Bro, all of this is a cesspool of bad decisions
Yeah.
I believe
that
that.
goes against kingdom or goes against what the truth
Facts,
is.
because it's too much confusion. Confusion and disorder is not of God.
So most of the times,
Which means there's a spiritual aspect to this.
Oh, for sure.
It definitely starts with a spiritual
Absolutely.
aspect.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, it has to start with what we can control, and that's
right.
and that's as pastors, as preachers, as whatever, that we address it. You ain't got to beat it down. For one, two, you can't.
I think we've already addressed it.
No, I'm saying you can't just heavily be on this thing and not address the dope boy or not address the what's in it. Like, all of it has to be addressed. We got to have the same passion for guys that's killing one another in the streets. Like, another one got killed. I got a call last week about, what I'm saying, with that same passion. Here's why, so that we can uphold the truth and let them see what the kingdom thinks. And
Yeah.
this the premise of this show. Is to let them know what the kingdom thinks about all of these things. And so that's we're doing what we're supposed to do. But I just want people to understand that you got to do truth and love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do truth and love. And so
Somebody on Facebook said, hey, hate the sin, but love the person.
Right. Yep. And how you do that, you still got to tread softly because you can.
That's right.
Boy, I hate.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
I hate everything you do.
But I love you. Right.
I hate everything about you.
I hate your shoes.
What the shoes got to do with
I
it?
hate that wig.
Right.
But I
What?
But I love you.
Oh, with the love of the Lord.
With the love of
With
the
the
Lord.
love of the Lord.
I can't stand.
You're goofy.
But God
Oh,
loves
sloop.
But I love you.
But I love you.
With all my
Hey,
heart.
what?
I love you with all my
I
heart.
can't stand that
stupid.
cockeye.
Give me that bell.
I can't stand them pigeon toes. That pigeon got your toes. You need deliverance.
But I love you.
But I love you.
But I love you.
I'm gonna pray for the pigeons. 'Cause they got your toes.
Oh gosh.
All right,
Moving
we
along.
moving on. TikTok shows a receipt
God.
from an Applebee's in
man.
Staten Island, New York. The bill was totaled out at $73.45, but the server was left a $6.33 tip. If you can't afford to tip your server, should you eat out?
What is that, like 8%?
It's like 7.
I mean,
I don't know. I'ma still go out. I'ma still go out and have a good time.
I mean, I understand.
And I pray that the Lord bless my seed.
yeah, I know.
$6.
Yeah, because
My thing is, I'm gonna go out. If all I got is $80, I'm not gonna run up 73.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
but
I'ma
it
hit.
is a tip, which means extra.
But they don't really make nothing off the.
Then that's Applebee's fault.
Yeah, that'd be their fault.
You don't blame
He
me.
said, hey, I didn't set your fee. I didn't set your hourly rate at $2.75.
I tripled that.
Hello.
I tripled your hourly rate. You need to be thankful.
You're welcome.
You need to be
Now may the Lord add a blessing.
And my friends are coming back.
Y'all was on.
They didn't know nothing about Applebee's.
But the going rate is 18%.
Really?
For a tip.
For two.
18?
Wow.
You get more than
And
God?
it's
See, man,
it's
nah.
automatically put in.
Mom said you get more than God.
I mean, golly.
That's what the tip.
Wait,
They
okay.
can do it.
Okay.
We do. I
Facebook,
overtip.
Facebook.
I
Y'all
love-
tip 18%, 10%,
Yes.
15%. Tell us right
That's
now.
a lot.
Hey,
I'm a big tip.
I go.
one.
my
I try
husband
to
is a
do-
great tipper.
At restaurants.
My husband is good. He's actually teaching me because I was used to slippy little $5, amen.
Yeah.
But my husband like, girl, that's trash. Give him some more.
Yeah.
You fold that mug up.
Yeah. Come here, give me your hand. God bless you. God keep you. God
Put this in your pocket. Right.
Don't look at it.
Wait, I gotta go slow. Wait, wait, that's it.
Don't look at it.
Wait, that's it. Wait.
Y'all are dumb.
Don't look at it now. It's gonna listen.
It's gonna bless you. Yes, it's gonna bless you.
It's gonna make you.
But
gonna make you cry,
my
right?
thing is the percent thing. I'd rather there be a tip for basically the service because
Yeah,
the
'cause some
percentage
of 'em
thing
don't do
is
nothing.
not based on your work. It's based on what I ate. Like if I eat just an appetizer,
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? If I eat just an appetizer
That's
and
true.
you give me good service, your junk gonna be small.
Plus-
But if I eat the biggest or the most expensive meal on here and the same service, your tip gonna be bigger.
It's just one plate.
That's based on
That's true. It
It's
ain't, it
based
ain't like
on what I ate, not you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So if
I ain't never think of it like
yeah,
that.
that's what it is.
I want my
That's
money
why
back.
I don't.
I've been
Yeah, instead of doing percentage, do it per person.
I'm joking,
Like
I'm joking.
you know,
My thing is, on $80, don't they add the tip anyway?
They put
Like, what
gratuity.
A lot of
restaurant is
times
this?
they do.
not all.
A lot of times they do.
Some places put it in and you paying 18%.
Right.
They be adding gratuity and then still had a tip line hoping you ain't see the gratuity. They be like,
I ripped that part off. There you go. You already got your tip.
Nah,
Like 18%.
we took big. We took
yeah.
over. I mean, we tipped real big.
Yeah.
Now back in the day,
Now, if it was bad service, then Now I see Edna Jones, who's in heaven now, probably giving a waitress the business.
The business.
My mama used to give waitresses the business.
What?
My mama has gone back into the
Into the kitchen.
Oh, not the kitchen.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. You cook. My daddy used to be so shamed.
I know
He
it.
used to be. At first, no, and then she'll get on the waitress when she come to the table. First of all, you didn't address me.
Oh, shoot.
wow.
Oh, shoot.
Lord.
First of all,
Yeah, Lord. So you better hope she ain't, but she has left with no, not tipping at all.
Wow.
No, you're not getting a tip. I just want you to let you know, and then I'm gonna call your manager, and then my mama was the one that called the manager's manager,
Oh,
and the regional
shoot.
manager, and
It's always
the
somebody
national,
hired.
yeah.
Like my mama.
Yeah.
she do that
Wow.
before she eat or after she eat?
No, well, daddy be like, man, listen, man, we got to eat this food.
Hold up now. You ain't gonna get no tip. Now bring me my food.
Yeah,
Hold up.
I mean, I don't know, but she straightened some folk out, bro. I mean,
Yikes.
I'm talking about the awkward, just everybody eating, looking for stuff in your food.
Oh, no.
I mean, so we've always been big tippers.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're blessed to be a blessing. And so now if you're a person that go by the scale, then I'm gonna go by the, if you gonna make me tip, then I'm gonna tip the least. That's my rule. If you gonna make me tip, then I'm gonna tip the least.
Why is that?
Because if you making me do it, if gratuity is what it is. It's gratuity. It's something that's offered as a
gift.
It should be a free will offering.
Yes. I love offering.
Hello?
Not grudgingly, not necessity.
If you gonna make me pick a tip, then I'm gonna pick the.
What they said.
You want? I mean,
Yeah.
even as a barbershop, they know, like, what's your price? They be like, bro, just give me. Good answer. And I always give them weight. But if I give you, all right, well, okay, what it costs? Okay, give me the least. Give me the least. Because I don't want to pay nothing. That's my rule.
I already don't want to pay that.
I give you everything. I'll bless you with anything, but I don't want to give you nothing. So that's my rule. Why? Because I want to stay in the seat. I want to stay giving. So if I gotta pay you, that's not a gift. If I gotta pay you, that's not a gift. So and that gift don't come back to me. That's how I think.
Okay.
Everything is I want to give. I don't want to pay you nothing. But I'll give you way more than what you're worth.
Because there's a harvest. You get it.
That's how I do it. That's how I live. That's how.
He said, if I pay you, ain't no harvest.
Yeah, there's no harvest.
Ain't no
I'm gonna try that at Walmart tomorrow.
Yeah.
I ain't paying y'all nothing.
And we're gonna bail him out of jail.
He go, what's your
Get him out
price?
of- And you know what?
I'm
How much
going
for this
lower.
break?
I bet you Walmart got their whole jail too.
How much for this whole wheat bread?
Walmart jail.
Like, I ain't paying for this.
I don't want to pay nothing.
No, man.
Watch
I
carefully
don't
what
want
you
to pay nothing,
say.
but I give you.
I give you
Yeah.
$1.72.
All right.
So less than the price. The price $3.75. Look, I ain't paying for this, but I sow a seed.
But
for
the Lord laid on my
$1.17.
heart to give you
Right.
$1.
$1.
Yeah. How much does it cost? $100? No. That's not God.
I'm gonna sow 20.
I'm gonna
Oh, man.
I'm gonna do that everywhere.
Give me your hand. Here you go. Here you go.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Going to how much for them shoes up there?
$100. The Lord told me to bless you with this. Listen,
Don't give me a size 11.
the Lord told me, don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Y'all are dumb.
See y'all next time.
Y'all are dumb.
Yeah, that's the don't look at it. Yeah, you gotta say don't
Don't
look.
look at it.
Don't look at it.
Don't you look.
Yeah, but give me them 11s. Do you want a bag? Yes. I want a bag too. Yeah.
Y'all next time. Don't look at it. Don't look.
Hey, how much does house cost? Also 50. That scene is coming back to me.
Right.
Oh my goodness. I identify with a homeowner.
I did fight with a homeowner. I know I did, boy.
Oh man.
Oh,
man.
God. That's funny.
Man, did the AC come on? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sweating like that.
You are.
Jesus Christ.
Did we ain't have Jazz to give us the trending, so.
Yeah, let's just go.
Shout out to Blue and Jazz. Man.
Oh yeah,
I
Blue
hope
and
y'all
Jazz.
feel better,
We ain't even say
man.
nothing yet, man. Jazz and Blue out for the second week, but they'll be back next week.
All right.
All
They
right.
out for the holidays.
Shout out to the crew.
Yeah, 3 things, man. 3 things you planned and accomplished in 2021.
Well, one for us, my husband that went on to turn the air on, was to get a house this year, and we did. Hey! So that was one big thing. Yeah. So that was one. Y'all go ahead and I think 2 others.
Well, one for me was put out my book. I said at the beginning,
Yeah.
we're gonna release the book. We released the book. Number 2 was to do the conference, the first annual. First annual Kingdom Generation Conference.
Nice.
And number 3, I said at the beginning of the year I was gonna start a podcast.
Okay.
I didn't know we were gonna do this one. I didn't know Canton wanted to do a podcast. I was gonna do my own. I had done all the research and looked up the equipment and
Sorry. That was
whatnot.
Caller number 1. What's your question?
What's your question?
Yeah.
But right when I was about to go and hit the button as far as doing the podcast, Kent called me like, man, we should do a podcast. I was like, bro, I was just going to start one. He's like, let's do it together. I was like, bet. And then next thing you know, we're in the book.
Wow.
I got 3 things done. I got 3 things I set out to do.
Nice.
good.
Oh, I don't know about 3, man, but I got my company started.
Come on. Yeah.
Name, trademark, you know what I mean?
There you go.
All that good stuff. So
There you go.
just bit by bit, piece by piece, man, we going.
There you
I
go.
know.
Yeah.
TV off, Mom.
I know.
I didn't plan anything this year.
You didn't plan nothing?
And nothing happened.
Well, that's the word.
Praise God.
And nothing is what I got.
Everybody need rest.
I sowed a seed for nothing. And I harvested it. That is the word of God. I didn't sow, nor did I reap.
I showed God to be faithful to his word.
Faithful God.
Y'all dumb.
But I'm working for the next year. We'll work on it.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Oh, Lord. What are you doing, bro?
You supposed to be up here on the stage. You walking by with one finger.
All right,
that's
3
funny.
things that you plan to accomplish in 2022. Let's see it.
Oh, I can start there.
Yeah, you got to plan something this year,
All
Erica.
right.
Man, I plan to be a billionaire.
What I didn't do in 2021.
Yeah.
I'll try it again.
Thanks.
You know what? First thing on the spiritual tip, my plan is to like grow way closer to God than I had been. You know what I'm saying? I literally asked God, I said, Lord, the type of relationship that you want us to have when you created me and created mankind, like I want that relationship. Like I'm seeking you, like, yeah, that's what I want. The type of relationship that he desires.
You want the Adam and Eve.
I want that Adam and Eve, you know what I'm
beginning
saying?
of time. I got it. Yeah.
So that's my goal that's the first goal. The second goal is definitely music wise, really to just run. Like 2020,
man.
I feel like everybody got sat down. 2021 for me was a year of healing and shedding dead skin. And so now 2022 is the year that I run. So everything that he placed inside of me, I'm running. It's go time. And then the third one is financially. Me and my husband, our family, going for 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
that's
I
so those are the 3 plans.
Figures.
Yeah.
Go live
That's
in Old
my 3 for this coming year.
Good.
What we doing?
3 things you
things
plan on doing 22.
In 2022.
Oh, well, that's
Well, number one,
a
the album gonna drop February.
Hey.
We're gonna start that off. Did you just make a song?
Yes, he did.
See that?
Only a producer.
That was a tambourine.
I only got 2 elements, but boy, you gotta make it happen, boy.
Dumb.
Oh man.
Jesus
so that
Christ.
KIU is Kingdom Impact University is going online this year.
Nice.
So the university is going online, and gonna have to kick out another second. And yeah,
And
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man,
Nice.
That right.
let's see, 3 things I plan to do. Well, man, what 3 things that we planned and we accomplished in 21. Well, we did the house,
Whoop, whoop.
and the significance of that is ever since we started Free Life, we were in doing rental properties. So we've been renting for
6
six,
years,
7 years,
Wow.
and so
That
so
money
good to
going
finally-
nowhere.
Yeah, I
Nowhere.
spent.
Yeah.
I don't even want to tell y'all what I
Oh,
spent on renting, because my wife, she wanted.
Oh,
The finer
it's me.
things in
Oh, it's me. That's what I want.
Hey, you know she here, right? She can
Right.
hear you.
Don't tell her.
Right.
But we did that. Feel good about getting the bear of Love Jones.
I was
Let's
like,
call
you
her
getting a bear?
She got-
Wow.
Getting the bear. I said,
Exotic.
Get the bear.
she got
bear
her.
in the backyard.
That's what I call my daughter. Vehicle. I felt good about that. We playing that.
Nice.
Man, we did a lot this year, so I'm just really just thinking about. I don't know. We did a lot. We didn't plan to become doctors. We got an honorary degree.
Come on now.
But that was one of the big moments of 2021.
Yeah.
That's huge.
To be a honorary doctor in theology. So God is good.
Nice.
22. I got big dreams. I'm dropping a song a week.
Wow.
I call it New Music Mondays. I got this from Mouthpiece. He does new. Well, I don't know if he's still doing it, but he did. He was doing New Music Mondays, and I hit him. I was like, bro, can I steal that idea? So I'm doing starting. What is that? Whatever the first Monday is in 2022. I'm doing a record, a song. Some of them might be a song. Some of them might be 5 songs. Some of them might be, love songs with me and my wife. We're doing a family project called Yahweh.
Nice.
So I'm just doing music all year. 2021, I only released 1 song. That's the least that I've ever released in my whole life in a year.
Wow.
I did 1 song. It's called Good Feels. But Good Feels celebrates my release from the depression and grief.
Yeah.
From my parents. So that's why I just really wanted to be like, you know what? This is the year that I accomplished and I overcame grief. And so New Music Mondays, I'm just gonna release music. The movement is called genreless, which means there is no genre. I believe that there are people of God that could do more than just one type of music, and always wanted to do more than one type of music. And I believe that once the word of God comes and the wisdom of God and the inspiration, I believe that there are going to be people that's making different type of music. I feel like there are minstrels in the body that need to sing about marriage and love more than they need to sing about praise and worship.
Wow.
Because we're not losing in praise and worship.
Right.
We're not even losing in church. Church is 2 hours.
Yeah.
All right. But you can't stand your wife after church.
Yeah.
And the other city days,
So
yeah.
we can get it together
For 2 hours.
For 2 hours. While
Right.
Pastor preaching. Yeah. Girl, you better not say nothing.
Just don't look at me.
And she like, don't
Breathing too hard.
Yeah, you preach. You preach.
Preach, pastor.
Preach, pastor. Yeah.
You ain't man, it's a little bit too hard. Battles in the pew.
Yeah. You ain't man to
You ain't man, a little too hard.
So it's like, we're doing good on praise and worship
Husbands,
music.
love your wives.
Wow.
Must be nice.
My mama used to
Must be nice.
not over my dad, but she would heckle. I miss my
Oh,
mama.
shoot.
My mama was a heckler.
A church heckler.
Does it say that, Pastor Preacher? Does it say that, really? Husband, love your wife.
She was giving the ad libs. She was ad libbing.
I know it say that somewhere. So,
He said heckling.
Yes.
He was heckling.
I forgot what I said. Anyway, so this year, genreless. I feel like there are men and women of God that can sing, that can help our marriages. And they need to do that, man. I know y'all praise and worship people, and that's what you're doing to get the check.
Yeah.
But our families are dying. You know what I'm saying? So you could do what you. It's cool to see you doing praise and worship for 2 or 3 hours in the pulpit, but church is short. Life is long. We need more life songs.
Wow.
From them.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Show us how y'all really act.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Oh, friend.
Talk
That's
to
how y'all
life
really act.
outside the pulpit.
Yeah.
Show us how y'all turn on Frankie Beverly and Maze sometimes.
I mean, it's real.
And they can sing those songs. I like remake
real, be real.
mainstream songs, because people would love to see like praise and worship leaders in that light, to singing mainstream songs that are clean. And so I think that's what I'm doing. I'm doing genreless, which means I'm doing from techno to whatever I feel. And I've always tried to squeeze it on the album.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this album be everywhere. This year I'm just taking Monday.
Yes.
My wife,
This album.
my wife be mad at me because I leave off a song. Not
If
because
y'all worship, they would
that's a K.J. album.
Yes.
Boy. That mother start off.
You in worship.
Yeah. So now I'm just releasing music.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
So that's my year.
That's dope.
Praise God.
Yeah, man. All right, man.
Finish that line, man.
All right, go on.
You ready? All right, this is a game.
This the game, y'all.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be half a line.
Half a line.
You got to guess the other half of the line.
Gotta.
Wait, you got to make it up?
No,
or
no,
guess
I'm-
what the thing
It's
supposed to
supposed to
be?
be right there. Now, these are songs. This is music.
Oh,
It could be
okay.
a commercial. It could be a cartoon. It could be a TV show. It could be a gospel song.
Guess
it could be a
that line.
Rap song. It could be a Christmas carol. It could be any music. any-
Oh Lord.
Is it a secular song?
It could be.
Cause you know I don't know no holy.
You don't know no blues.
Test your range in music.
Now, if it got cussing in it, if I say, just bleep me out in that. Hit the bell. Just hit the bell.
Okay.
Just hit the bell if I cuss. Amen.
All right, what you got?
All right, first one. Someone to kiss, someone to miss when you're away.
I don't know what he's saying, but
be
to be loved. To be loved. No,
What's the
there's
next
some-
line?
There's something in there in between
Next
to be
line.
loved. What is that? What is
Someone to kiss, someone to miss when you're away.
What is he saying?
Here or gone each day, something like that.
Whatever you say. I don't
Think
know.
about the Google song, like
I don't know what he's saying right now.
Wait a minute. Before that mean he cheating. When they away, he needs somebody to kiss and miss. This is problematic.
That's problematic. Yes.
Whatever song this is, I mind it.
No, I think Jesus was you were close to hear from each day. To
yeah.
Oh,
hear from each day.
Sound
to
like
be
a
loved.
side piece, amen.
that's a
Side piece
That's a
song.
side piece.
I'll give y'all that one. I'll give y'all that one.
Moving on.
Someone to kiss.
My bad. Went the wrong way. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled.
With cheer.
And you, ba-da-da-da-dum, this Christmas.
That right?
Thank
There you go. I whistled for the cab, and when it came near,
My license plate said
said
fresher than dice in the mirror.
Yeah, I got no.
Yeah.
girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into you.
Girl, close your eyes.
Don't try to fight.
Hunt and fight.
Don't try to fight.
Can't do it.
I have to sing. Relax your mind.
You're thinking in that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my parents love me. Stand behind me, come what may.
Different world. I know my parents love me.
I know my parents love
There
me.
you go.
I become with me.
Know that I'm ready.
Yeah.
'Cause I
I know now that I'm ready. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Salt, pepper, heavy dip in the limousine.
Hey.
Yeah.
Today's a new day. There's no sunshine. Nothing but
Clouds
clouds.
in the sky and the harps of bright and cold night. Today's a new day. Where are my blue skies? Nothing but clouds and it's dark in my heart and it feels like a cold night.
Say it again.
Nothing but clouds and it's dark in my heart and it feels like a cold night. Yeah, I had to, Kurt, right?
Yeah. Anytime you want to pick up the telephone, you know it ain't nothing to drop a couple stacks on you.
Hold on.
Shake that booty, shake that booty.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's not it.
I'm pretty sure.
Anytime you want to pick up the phone, you know
it ain't nothing to drop a couple stacks on you.
Just drop a couple stacks.
I got 5 on it.
Drop it low. Drop it low. I have no idea.
I got 5 on it.
You
That's
can
what
get my dear $5 million homes drop.
Wait.
Billions, I swear.
Oh, that was it. Whose song is that?
T.I.
Whatever you like. Oh.
See, man, T.I. was just talking about the disrespect. He was talking about the blade disrespect. Sorry, Tip.
That's
We
what
should
it
have
is.
knew that one.
Yeah. Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
That might be right for you.
It might be right for some.
Different strokes of things, different strokes of things, different strokes of the world.
Everybody's got a special kind of story. Everybody's got a way to try. But no matter what I got, not a lot. And together we'll be fine.
Different strokes of things, different strokes of things,
Different strokes to rule the world. Yeah.
It's the harmonies
I don't know why they do that.
to seal the deal.
Oh, man.
All right, what y'all got?
Yeah. Okay. 3 more. The storm is out on the ocean and is moving this old way.
The saddest music.
So not anchored in
Jesus, you'll surely
Drift away.
gospel. That's the saddest
That's
gospel.
it. If your soul ain't good, surely drift away.
Oh my God.
You were surely.
But
God
remember this
dang.
Big Mac.
Mac
They
with
did say a quarter pound of Worcester chicken, filet of fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a Happy Meal.
Hey!
What was that?
I didn't think y'all remember that.
Oh, I remember that one.
That was like the late 80s of
Yes.
McDonald's commercial.
Oh, I
You
was
weren't born
87.
yet. Yes, so you weren't born.
It might have been the year I was born.
All right, last one. Flashbacks of the times we had. Some made us laugh, some made us sad.
Oh, that's Anita Baker.
Some made us laugh, and some made us sad.
Yeah.
What's the next line? Flashbacks of the
I
times
know
we
that's Anita Baker
had.
though. Yeah, that's Anita
Some
Baker.
made us laugh, some made us sad. We used to break up to make up.
Yeah.
All the fun that came. Yeah.
Picture it
What's
framed.
the hook?
I know that's right.
We used
Same
to break
old
up
feelings.
and all the things
My
that
mama
came.
didn't let me listen to
From beginning
non-church
to
songs.
65 days of the year. You got the same old ugly girl.
I do know that one.
Same old life.
Man, y'all only missed
Sure
one.
about what
Y'all
we
did good, man.
We missed,
Yeah.
and then we missed Tip of all things.
I know, right?
Sorry, Tip.
Y'all missed one, man. Y'all did good. 11 for 12.
All right.
I like this game, cousin. Them other games, boy. I be failing at the other games.
All right, this or that. An acapella song. I have to read Kaiser. All right, an acapella song with guitar or piano.
Now, is it an acapella?
That's not
with
acapella. That's semi-capella.
Yes.
It's not. That's capella. What it got? Acapella. Yeah, bro. No,
A song.
a ballad with a guitar or a piano.
Guitar.
I don't know, man.
Oh man, I gotta have
Guitar.
the man.
Acoustic guitar, man.
Yeah.
I say guitar, yeah.
Guitar. You do acoustic, man. That's the dopest thing.
Man.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
From Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel pancakes
With,
popping.
with the apples on it. Oh, my
I like
God.
all breakfast songs.
I like the ones with the berries.
Lemonade or tea?
Both
Lemonade.
Arnold Palmer.
Lemonade. Oh, you say on the phone?
Lemonade, because some people's teeth be
while we on
missing.
this, and I'm gonna go ahead and shout out the worst
Uh-oh.
Chick-fil-A sweet tea.
Really?
Lemonade that I've tasted
Lord,
in my whole life.
Must have been diet.
Happened yesterday.
What?
No, it was on Northside Drive.
Oh, no, you don't give a location.
Oh yeah,
Location.
yes, right next to
Now, you
the cookout.
You said the lemonade?
Man,
They
that
used to
joint
be
was so
anointed. They
nice.
must have
Oh,
backslid.
yes.
They must have
They must have ran out
They
of
didn't pray
sugar.
that morning.
Backslid.
They didn't pray that morning. That's what happened.
I don't know what it was, bro.
Somebody was quitting and they sabotaged.
All of the little
The pulp.
the pulp. I love the pulp.
Yep.
No sugar, bro.
Disrespect.
No
Give you a couple
anointing.
poke.
Disrespect.
He said a couple pole.
A cup of pulp.
A couple pulp.
Chew your lemonade. Chew your lemonade.
Horrible, man. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You're known for that. Anything you gonna have is lemonade.
That's true.
They ran out of sugar. It's COVID. Oh,
They didn't deliver the sugar. They didn't deliver the sugar that morning. Yeah.
You know the truck is stuck on the truck. They ain't got no drivers. It's short.
Y'all should have just said y'all don't have.
There's a motor car out here.
We ain't got no.
They should have just went to the Walmart.
Which I've seen people
got
do.
some bags.
Yes, and come back. Uh-huh.
We'll be right
We'll
back.
be right back. All right, jack of all trades or master of one.
I'm a jack of all trades because I know you, and you've taught me absolutely everything. So a jack of all trades.
Yeah, master of one is boring to me.
But they rich, though.
Jack of all trades
Yeah, they
gonna
are.
get you
Jack
some
of-
streams.
Same as
of
make
income.
cookies. Colonel only make chicken.
No, they don't.
Same as make cookies.
What you said? The Colonel only make chicken? No, he don't.
He make them
corn,
fries and steak fries.
and his fries ain't good now. but don't nobody want chicken by itself, so you got to make something.
Yeah, he made his money on chicken.
Not for me. I don't eat that junk no more.
That's a bad
To be
example.
invisible or time travel.
I like the invisible.
'Cause if I'm invisible, I could probably slap somebody out.
I like the invisible.
That's funny.
I think invisible.
Invisible for me.
I want to be invisible
I mean, time
so I can
travel,
hear who talking about me. Take notes. You said
invisible,
what?
You could walk through the
Oh, boy, I
TSA,
would love
catch any
that.
plane.
Bruh.
Anyway.
If I could time travel, I'd go see Jesus.
Hallelujah.
But then what? Because he finna die. So then what?
Remember me?
Fast forward to the Holy Spirit.
He finna die. So
With my water like this.
Pull up on Jesus.
I'm thirsty. Here you go. Hold on.
Can you turn this into wine? Yeah. Can you turn this into... No,
Before
turn
you
this into
go.
slick smoke.
Turn Chick-fil-A lemonade.
Grey Goose.
Chick-fil-A M&A that's got sugar in it. Yes.
Excuse me, Lord, I know you're on the cross. If you just could, real quick. Just real quick.
That's just coming out.
Before you finish.
Can I hug you? They'd be like, what are you doing in here? No!
They're dumb.
That's so stupid.
Stupid.
Chinese or Jamaican food?
Neither.
I
That's
like Jamaican
tough.
patties, but I like
Chinese.
food.
Overall Chinese.
That's
All right.
tough.
Man,
I can do it
Jamaican
without
food be
either.
popping.
and McDonald's. Let me talk to y'all about y'all Jamaican food.
He's gonna call all the cities out.
Calling everybody out.
Wait, all this happened yesterday. That's the funny part. All of this happened yesterday.
Fresh on the brain.
I'm going to get me a Jamaican patty, bro. One, I go and
Oh God.
we don't have any Jamaican patties.
Oh no.
Cool. Next time I went, the place was closed.
Oh shoot.
This is still the same day.
Open,
Wait.
they just closed
Early.
that day. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I went yesterday, and they still closed.
Run out. Yeah,
The Omarion.
The Amarians.
Is
They
that
out dancing
Omarion?
somewhere.
Got it.
Run out.
Salt and vinegar or sour cream and onion.
Sour cream and onion.
Salt
Salt
and
and
vinegar.
Salt and vinegar.
Sour cream and
I
onion.
gotta have that.
That's that.
That
That little
Yeah,
twang.
yeah,
That salt and
thing.
vinegar. Yeah, give me that salt and vinegar.
It's too strong.
Bad breath or mustard.
Neither.
Either.
Ooh.
I
Hey.
feel bad, bro.
I'd rather be mustard, bro.
You just don't talk.
Bad breath.
You just don't
Nah,
talk.
man.
You
I
just
just don't tell- I can just
Bad
talk to you
breath
like
and
this.
just stand at a distance.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can do it right here.
You musty.
You
That's
smelling like onions and it ain't no food around.
Yeah.
You just marinating in
You
the
done
room.
messed up the room.
Yes.
Yeah, give me bad breath.
Check
Yeah.
the burger.
Musty is not it.
Musty is offensive.
Yeah,
They
musty
both
is-
are, but musty?
Musty is.
That's disrespectful.
You just don't care.
You can be, but you can just take a bath, and then 5 minutes later
Still
be musty if you don't put some
You don't put,
deodorant.
yeah.
So man, it's people
Bad
that's
breath.
like that.
I don't
There's
want
people that don't wear deodorant.
He keep looking at you.
I know.
I think he trying to insinuate. He messed it. He like, I know. He like, yeah, people be stank. Hold up. Hold up.
And I'm just nodding.
You so right about that.
But your arm need to be air dried. But
Just stand out the fan.
didn't sleep like this. But
You the sinner, the mustard sinner at the cross next to Jesus. That's why you got crucified. You just stayed musty. Couldn't get it right.
we can't stand it. We just can't stand it. Nail his arm. Nail it. We can't.
I got a brush. I got a brush.
Like, Jesus, we've been with you from all these cities. We can't take it no more.
Y'all wildin'.
All right. First date or 1 year anniversary. Boy, you
1 year
better pick the
anniversary.
1 year
That mean we
anniversary.
done made it to song.
1 year. Yeah.
Wait, what?
But which one do you remember the most? The first date or the 1 year anniversary?
I remember the first date.
First date.
Remember the first
remember
day
the
for
most.
sure.
But what you want to achieve,
Well, yeah, you want to achieve first anniversary.
yeah, that's kind of
Yeah,
vague
anniversary
from
mean
the
we done made
writer.
it to song.
Nah, just which one do you prefer? The first date? So
I like the first date. Because it was wild.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was wild. Oh my God. I was like, what am I getting myself into? Lord Jesus, help me.
Guilty as charged.
Oh
But
my
these
God.
20 years, we
Yes.
still together.
Amen. Hey,
Yeah.
come on, 20.
Thousands of collective first dates.
Yeah, that right.
First dates just all over again.
Every day.
Man, our first date, my car broke down.
Dang.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Wasn't no Uber.
No.
You got to flip the phone.
And me,
Go to
I
cab.
didn't want to change my tire because we broke down at, of
You ain't
course I went
wanna-
to Morehouse. We was in the West End, bro.
Before it got gentrified.
Yeah, I
Yikes.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Old West.
Yeah. No.
The old West End.
Yes, it is.
Old West End, bro.
Nah, it ain't. That's just.
Have
two
you
streets.
been there? Yeah, it
It's
is.
just two streets. It's still in there. No, it's, but my and then some guy. I don't want to say he had a home or not.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Was running next to me, rolling a tire like, bro,
Wait.
I got a tire for you.
This is first date.
Wait.
He trying to sell me a tire while I'm riding on my tire.
Man,
Real slow. Like, am I lying?
Yeah, nope.
This was my first date. This was my
Running
first.
next
This
to
is my first
you.
impression.
That's exactly how it went.
Exactly how it
shout out to all
Exactly.
the hustlers downtown. We was gonna say it like that.
Only in Atlanta,
I
bro.
don't even know how he saw me that fast. I mean, I was
When
riding
it got
slow.
the tires.
When it got the tire and was running fast enough to, he was like, bro.
He said, hey,
I got you.
you're in
Tell
luck.
you what it was. Max with Eagle Tread and all that. He
Oh, I mean, you know, I was young, so I ain't really
crazy.
understand all that. That I'd have killed the rim and all.
I didn't know he had the right size.
facts.
Did
Hey,
He read
whole
in
day
face.
was
they
like,
try to sell
what?
you anything downtown that long.
Yeah, boy.
Maybe it was a
But
ghetto
that's what I
angel.
remember. That's what I remember.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, salt or pepper? You mean the rappers?
No.
Oh, spice up the rappers. Like, okay, which one? I take salt.
I prefer Spinderella.
I'm a pepper guy.
Yo,
I like
gotta
pepper.
have that pepper.
Yeah, pepper.
Especially the crack pepper.
I want salt and pepper. Not salt or.
I'll take pepper though.
pepper.
Salt.
If anything, I
Yeah,
gotta
pepper.
have salt.
But
Nah.
I gotta have a pinch of salt.
On eggs?
Yeah.
Salt over pepper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I had to think about it like,
But let me
yeah.
tell you what not to do.
What?
Don't put no grounded pepper in your junk, man.
Uh-oh.
that's good to me.
white down that thing.
The crack pepper.
Over with.
Yeah, that one. That's good. I like it.
That boy was like, what in the world?
Trust yourself.
Just fancy for no reason.
All right, positive ending. We're going to be out of here. Your teenager took a flight to Cali and landed at 3 p.m. It's 5 p.m. and there's no contact with them.
So you got to come up with a positive ending, Erica. It's a game to
Positive
do.
ending.
Phone died.
Oh,
It's a negative situation that you got to
spin.
spin into reason
All
why I
right,
got
so
to
the flight landed at 3 p.m. and it's 5 p.m. and there's no contact. So 2 hours you haven't heard from them. Yeah.
Your phone died. That's easy.
Phone died.
It's too slow. She took that one.
No, I'm saying, yeah, I agree with that. Oh, you saying it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, we going in order. I didn't know it was an
I'm
order.
just saying, she said
Shoot.
that one.
Positive ending.
I say
I even
you,
another one.
you forgot that the time is back 3 hours.
That's
So
what
it's
I was
5
gonna
o'clock this
say.
one time, and
Yeah.
it's 2 o'clock then. So it's another hour before they.
Yeah, they haven't landed yet.
Yeah, they haven't landed yet. So
Yeah.
another hour before they
Fact. That right.
You took mine.
Nothing right.
You tapped in the spirit, said, hey,
Real
what
good.
is she thinking?
I have no plans for anybody to contact me. I'm on vacation. Don't
Turn
call,
the phone
don't
off.
call me. My phone is off.
Oh no, she just forgot. You know, she a teenager. You know, teenagers conveniently forget to do stuff.
Yeah, she'll get whooped.
The positive ending is that she was going to see her daddy. So no contact yet because her daddy picked her up and they were just hanging out.
I like it.
Yeah.
Irresponsible fathers.
She just forgot. It's been a minute.
You woke up. All right, here's another one. You woke up early in the a.m. and your 1-year-old is not in their crib.
Lord.
They went to the bathroom. They sitting on the potty.
The 1-year-old.
That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Somebody.
I would love that.
Hey, that right.
Yes.
Hello?
Some of them learn early.
1 year old, yeah.
None of mine did.
Mine did too.
But
Crawled
yes.
out. 9 months, they were walking all that.
my other,
Yeah.
they were crying, and my other child came and took him and put him in the bed with them. So I went in the other room, and the baby was in there with my older child.
Yeah.
That's also what I was
yeah,
going
Mo-
to say.
My wife's mother came when I was asleep to get the baby.
She ain't on Nope.
When I was asleep, she wasn't asleep.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was asleep. My grandma came, got the baby, because we had to leave town next morning.
Boy, that's a lot of details.
Like that's truth. That's like
Yeah, that actually. Yeah.
Well, if you think about the configurations at the time of the flights and
yeah, man, that happens.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I guess we'll take it.
Yeah.
my husband got the baby. That's why. I go in the crib. I go in the crib. I go in the crib. I said, well, husband got him.
The
He
baby,
downstairs.
The baby had to go to work.
Hey, somebody got to pay for them diapers and
Had
wipes.
to go to work. Like
Baby had to go to work.
Baby had to catch the early flight.
All right. All right.
Oh man.
All right, man. We love y'all. Another hot week, man. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Like, share all that good stuff.
Free life.
And we'll
tonight.
see y'all next week. Jasmine and Blue, y'all better be back next year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next year we.
It must be nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank y'all for having me. It was a pleasure.
You'll be back.
We'll see y'all next year.
Yeah, next year we'll see y'all.
You'll be back.
See y'all next year.
Got a resume lower than a limousine. And we got something for the king, something for the queen. And we got a winning team, about to do the thing. Then we hit them
Everybody go out and get some lemonade. And a Jamaican patty.
I'm
That's
saying, don't be fast.
Right. That's open. It's got to be open. Yeah.
Get the best, get the bag, gotta get the loot. Find another way to preach, we don't need a suit. General